What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm back in the building. You know what we're doing. Well, actually, you don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing today is Duron Bland and Kelvin Joseph. Just my kind of thoughts on both of those guys as we get ready to head into the stretch run with these next four teams in the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Philadelphia Eagles, Tennessee Titans, and the Washington Commanders. So with that being said, let's get to my favorite beats. I really like just digging this beats right here. I love this music. It's real chill, real kind of gets me in the mood to really talk. So I really like that music. So anyway, as I was saying, Kelvin Joseph, Duron Bland, kind of weird. Kelvin Joseph, I'm sorry. Anthony Brown just goes out with a major injury. He's going to be out for the year. Obviously, Jourdan Lewis went out about a few weeks ago with his injury. And those are both guys that have been veterans, have been with the team since 2016. Anthony Brown, 2017 with Jourdan Lewis, and they got re-signed. They've been the mainstays. They've been the guys that, Cowboys like. But we had seen Jourdan Lewis had been struggling as of late before he had got hurt. Anthony Brown, he had a career year last year. Kind of came back down to earth, and we saw what Anthony Brown really is. He's Anthony Brown, but he can play in spurts. You feel me? But now you got the Cowboys drafting a Kelvin Joseph, who I've been highly critical of, Duron Bland, who I knew nothing about, and he's been a godsend. He's been turning up like crazy. So without further ado, I got a little bit of film. I hope it don't be acting weird, because my thing is acting all goofy and it's getting on my nerves. But let's jump over to here right quick while I'm doing all that talking, and I want to show some numbers. Let's first go to Kelvin Joseph. Let me do him first. Because he was drafted last year. A lot of people say, oh, Kelvin Joseph. And I was first to say, I was questioning. I threw out the question, was Kelvin Joseph going to be this year? Was Kelvin Joseph going? What's y'all thoughts on Kelvin Joseph? Then the incident happening with the shooting. I'm not going to go through that again, but I wasn't saying cut him, but I was like, this is what I thought. This is what I said. This is why you shouldn't have gambled on him. Because he had the red flags, and I questioned, did he really love football? I questioned, he had the rap career. Was the off field going to be more important? First year, all I saw him was tweeting this and that, and I just didn't know if he really cared about football. And obviously, he had the injury, and I don't know if it was in a doghouse, but didn't really see him till the end of the year, and we were waiting to see it. He finally got in, and he showed, and I'm gonna show a little bit, just the numbers, what he showed. Obviously, I kind of moved this up, but here it is right here. This is 2022, so I'm going to pull up 2021, his rookie year, and I'm going to pull up these last few games because this is what gave me hope, okay? Because I was highly critical. I said, and even now, I still say, give him a chance, but he still got to get that mental part of the game. That's up to Kelvin Joseph. If Kelvin Joseph can get in that film room and study and continue to study and really understand the mental part of this and, put the preparation in, I think he'll be fine because he has the ability. I think he definitely has the physical ability. Last year, I said his rookie year, I said Trevin Diggs was going to be your playmaking corner. Your corner that's going to get you the interceptions, that's going to be the playmaking guy that's going to get the ball in the air, and Kelvin Joseph was going to be the bully corner. He was going to be your physical corner, the guy who's going to press you, put the body on you, push you out of bounds, knock you down, maybe talk some trash to you, got the speed, just physical. And wasn't going to be a playmaker because I don't think he is a playmaking corner. I think he's a physical type corner, and you saw it again even in the Colts game where he had a couple pass breakups but not interceptions. In the Eagles game last year, he had one pop right up. He drops them. He's just not a playmaking corner, but he's that physical corner I feel like you need. And Duron Bland is both of those mixed together. He's a playmaking corner and he's a physical corner. So you got a playmaking corner in Diggs, you got a physical corner in Kelvin Joseph, and you got a best of both worlds in Duron Bland. How can you go wrong? And all of them are around the same size that you like, around 6 foot and up. Long arms, good speed, things that you like. But this is what I was talking about with Kelvin Joseph last year. This is what gave me hope when I seen these games. And this, the first one right here, was that Washington game. This is the one I was excited about because this is what 57 total snaps. He had 37 pass cover snaps in that game. And this is the game. And I don't know who was the player. I don't know if he was against Scary Terry, but this is what you got excited about because he literally 1 for 5 for -2 yards. Then the next game against the Arizona Cardinals, he played 20 snaps. The snaps went down. I think Anthony Brown was back, but 8 cover snaps. And 8 cover snaps. What was it? 1 for 1. 1 for 1 right here for 7 yards. And then when I believe he got the significant snaps in Phillies, even though it was against backups, I don't really care. It's the NFL. You still played the game. Here you have right here. 74 total snaps, 43 cover snaps, 33 run defense snaps. And he was physical in that run game. Had 7 tackles in that Philly game. Right? So he wasn't scared to tackle. We know he's physical because he was on that damn special teams all year. 4 of 6. 30 yards. 7 yards of catch. You saw the potential. And one thing you also saw that wasn't really a slot guy. Right? He's an outside corner. Look at the snaps. And even now, he's not a slot guy. So when people say, oh, put Bland out there on the outside, and Kelvin Joseph not playing no slot corner. He's not a slot corner. I think that's not his position. He's an outside corner. That's what they drafted him for. And Bland started out on the outside because he can play both positions, and that's what you love about him because he's versatile. But Kelvin Joseph, he's an outside guy. But you saw the potential. Now let's come to this year. And this is this year. Like I said, don't look at them grades, but look at these numbers. 41 snaps in Green Bay. 29 snaps in Indy. 40 snaps in Houston. And let's look at the significant games. We got some significant snaps. See right there. Still, he tackled you. Got 10 tackles in these shorter pencils, so he's going to stick his nose in there. He's going to get physical with you. I like that. Once again, it's just the middle part with me. And let's see right here. Targeted 3 of 4, 47 yards. Not great. 2 of 4, 26 yards. 5 of 4, 69 yards. But we don't know. That 36-yard catch was suspect on that one. That looked like more of a drop. So you're talking about, there's the numbers right here. 10 of 15. Completed 67% of the receptions against him for 159 yards, 15. Yeah, that's got to come down. Got to get better. But a couple of those were some long passes that, He's got 2 pass breakups. And then once again, let's look at what he played so far this year. Look at that. He's not playing anything in the slot. He's not a slot guy, so let's not talk about him in the slot. He's outside corner. That's what he's playing. That's what he is. All right, so let's get over to this guy right here, though. The godsend. Mr. Duron Bland, who, like I said, he been turning up, boy. I had no idea about him. I was not looking at corner. Great pick, 6 foot, got the size. 5th round, godsend, steal. But you've seen his numbers since he came in. For Jordan Lewis, came in as soon as he came in, got the interception. Feel me? Got back-to-back interceptions. Playmaker. He's a playmaker. You see his snaps right here. Coverage. And he's not scared. He doesn't make the same mistakes twice as well, to me. And he's always, you can just see he's just learning. So he's been in 225 pass cover snaps so far. He doesn't have a bad coverage grade, 77.9 as a rookie. Not bad. I don't look at the grades, but that's still not bad for a rook per Pro Football Focus. 23 tackles. He's going to stick his nose in there. We'll watch a little bit of that. Now, my tape is not as clear because I just taped it from the view I was at. I was kind of in a rush, so bear with me. If it's not super clear, I'll have the little arrow pointing to where they're at. So I apologize. I'm not the production guy, but production may be on the way. I'm having a meeting with somebody on the 21st, and he's a big-time production guy. He's supposedly pretty good, so we'll see. I'm trying to step my game up a little bit. Feel me? But anyway, right here, got to stop those missed tackles too. These are missed tackles. This is Duron Bland. Gotta stop those missed tackles. 6 missed tackles already. That ain't good. Gotta clean that up, Rook. And here are his numbers right here. 31 to 38, 81.6 completion. Reception completion percentage against him. The NFL average is 75.8, but he's a rookie. We get it. He was thrown in the fire. Really got torched up that first game he came in, but that was a rookie. I mean, that's your first game for 98 yards. We see it right here, 9 of 11, 98 yards. Got tapped up a little bit, but after that, see, everybody talks about the numbers. Oh, he got 6, like when Trevin Diggs, he got 5 catches on 5-5, but he only had like 20 yards on him. So you've been shut down because you're not moving the ball on him. So this is what I look at. The only other significant game where they really torched him up a little bit was what week 10 against Green Bay. I mean, you're playing against Aaron Rodgers. Okay, and we saw how that game went. Right? But let's see here. Like I said, here are the numbers right here. They're the yards. And it was only really one game after that it had significant yards, and that was against Aaron Rodgers. Other than that, even that 3 for 3, these are your targets for only 21 yards. 5 of 5, but only for 30 yards. Only 6 yards a catch. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at. He only averaged 5, 6, 7, 6, 5. That's what I'm looking at. Big time game right here. 2 of 5 against the Colts. They had the 2 picks for 9 yards. That dude's gonna be nice. So these are the yards he's given up so far, but they're only averaging 9 yards a catch against him. Big difference from Kelvin Joseph. He's averaging like 15 yards. My guy is only averaging 9.8 against him as a rook. That's damn good. He's going to be a ball player. And then, as I said before, he's versatile because this is where you see his numbers. These are slot numbers. He's playing more slot than outside, right? So, ultimately, I'm sure they want Kelvin Joseph. Ultimately, this is the way you want it. You had Jordan Lewis and Anthony Brown, right? You had both of those guys in your lineup. Ultimately, you want, just like you had that envision on the offense with Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz, you have it with Peyton Hendershot and Jake Ferguson. Now you have your 2 pieces that you really wanted to have that you didn't have in Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis, but you created it because that's what you were working with. Now you actually have it where it can work the way you want, because now you have a playmaking corner on one side who's got the measurables, 6'2", long arms, good speed. Kelvin Joseph, physical corner, 6'1", 6 foot, 200, fast. And then Duron Bland, 6 foot, great size, long arms, physical, can play inside, can play outside. That's what you envision right here. So you really want Kelvin Joseph to take that next step as that outside corner. So, like I said, it may skip a little bit. My stuff is acting wonky, man. It's kind of making me nervous, pissing me off. But just bear with me. We'll just look at it, and here it is. There is Duron Bland, I believe, right there. I like his anticipation. I like the way he plays on his toes. He opens his hips very well. Can trail, but he's very physical. Like, he opens his feet the right way. He puts his hand on you to turn you to the inside, and where he can flow with you. And you'll see it on one of these pass plays against his Texans. But you see right here, He's very active as a corner. You can see him right here at the top of the screen again. He's active. To see how he's right there. He's in the mix. Even though he didn't make the tackle, he's active. You see a lot of corners that don't want that work. Feel me? He's always around the ball. Always around the ball. And this is what I was talking about, this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna pull that one back. Okay, you see him right here? This is what I was talking about. Watch how he mirrors this man. Watch how he mirrors this man. You can see him right here. I like how he plays with his mouthpiece out, like Jalen Ramsey. Watch it though. Look at that. Good opening. Watch how he opens his hip. Sees him. Get the hand so he can feel and see where he's at. He's in good position. And you'll force him to the sideline. You'll force him to the boundary. Look how he follows him, trails him. You don't get no better coverage than that. You don't get no better coverage than that. Now here's Kelvin Joseph. He's at the top of the screen. You'll see him come in. He's playing up at the top. He's supposed to keep that outside contained because he's an outside corner. So he reacts a little bit late. You can see right here. But he does good because his job is staying with that quarterback just because he does that naked bootleg. So I like his reaction to where he knew to stay disciplined to watch where he was at. Here's the other opposite. Here it is right here. You can see him in that left far corner. Like I said, you can see him right here. He's watching that quarterback and that running back. Now, you have your linebackers right here. They're going to make the play. But if they do that bootleg and he commits, that's a walk-in touchdown. So I like how he played it right there. All right, so let's see what this one is. I think this is this is Mukamo that was in this play. I like Izzy too. All right, here you got Kelvin Joseph up top. They're both communicating. Are they switching? Are they crossing? He's talking. I think he's communicating with Daron Curse. Who you got? You got inside. I got outside. So I thought this was pretty good coverage right here. Now, people get frustrated with Kelvin Joseph because they say he doesn't turn his head around. He's Cheeto. Yeah, he's a little slow right now, but you know what? He's actually right there. Now, they said that about Cheeto, but he ended up having a pretty good career in Cincinnati. They're not complaining about him over there. Give him some time. Now, right there, he's a little bit late, and you can see where they could throw the ball right over his head. It can get him right here. So he does have to be able to learn to get that head around, okay? He does. There you got Bland jumping on the outside right here. Now you got Joseph up top. This is that deep throw. He's right there. I know how people say he's always right there. Man, that's a crazy throw and catch. Cheeto was getting, you right, but Cheeto was getting this stuff done to him, and I was never mad at Cheeto, like, turn your head around. I was just mad at him not turning the head around. But Kelvin Joseph's head is turned around. You know what I'm saying? His head is turned around. That's just a crazy throw. Like, for real. Sorry, I'm just doing some things. Joseph right there. I mean, you got Bland right here. Bland and Joseph. And they're right there. They give them time. They'll be good together. Give them some time. You see Bland right here and Joseph right here. They can be a good lethal combination, man. Just more reps, more reps. You see Bland dropping, like I just like his awareness. He has very good awareness as a cornerback. Get very good feel for the game. And you see them both down here at the bottom of the screen. I think they can be good together, y'all. This is where you want right here. You want that Diggs right there. You want Bland right here, and you want Joseph right here, and you want them being locking down, man. This is that three that you want, y'all. And you see how Bland, he's not scared. He's instantly, he'll put his body. I don't think he makes his tackle. He gets a little forced to a little bit too more on the outside, and he cuts on the inside. But he's there to force him inside to his defenders. You can see it right here again. Well, I like that Damone Clark, boy. There it is again. Bland coming up. I think he overran the play on that one. But you see, a lot of times he's in the mix. He's in the mix. See how he's in the mix? He's in the mix. He was turning up that game, wasn't he? Look, and they see you send him on a blitz on that play. They got it off, and you can blitz him just like you would blitzing Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis was nice on that blitz. You see him coming on this outside right here. Jordan Lewis was nice on that blitz. You see him at the bottom. He's at the bottom of the screen right now. Incomplete pass. But you see, he's got good sticky coverage, man. He's got good awareness, and I like his anticipation. And that was the touchdown, but you see where Kelvin Joseph was, right? That was good coverage. I mean, they caught the touchdown on this one right here. That was pretty good covered by Kelvin Joseph right here. I don't know why everybody's hating on the kid right now. He just really, and you see them both here at the bottom of the screen. Now, this is where he probably got to get a little better right there. Let's rewind that again. You see him at the bottom of the screen. Looks like he was worried about getting beat deep right here. And you see Bland over there. Looks like he was worried about getting beat deep right here. So you can see it. So you got to not give him that much cushion because that's going to happen to you. So I think he was a little worried about getting beat deep. So he took that drop a little bit deeper than he usually should. right here on the play, and you saw Kelvin Joseph at the bottom. You see him at the bottom right here. See him at the bottom of the screen. I don't think Kelvin Joseph is going to be no bad player, man. I think he just needs reps, and I think he'll be okay. You see him at the bottom of the screen. I think he's going to be okay. So this is my quick thoughts. I think they're both going to be okay. It showed you the numbers. Kelvin Joseph is going to be your outside guy. Duron Bland is going to be your inside guy, and they're going to rotate it. But that's where you're going to see it flowing. That's the way it's going to go because we see who's better at what. And we just need Kelvin Joseph to get more reps. This will be another good game, another good test for him. We got a young quarterback in Trevor Lawrence coming in that's on the up and up. Trevor, they got some good receivers. And Ingram, Christian Kirk, Marvin Jones. So they have some guys that can, test you. So that'll be good. And I think he needs